Welcome to Introduction to Mindtools. To start with the navigation, please follow the URL or link shared by RCSC for registration as well as for login. If you are a new user, use the option register to register for the first time, and if you have already logged in, use the option login to view Mindtools. This is what we call toolkit, comprising of 2000 plus resources of articles, videos, book insights, etc. The toolkit comprises of resources which is focused on leadership and personal development needs. As you could see from the page, there is different sections. The green highlighted ones are custom pages for RCC, and the blue ones are skill areas that you can choose to undergo different types of trainings. And we also have customized logo from RCSC. If you like to view the latest resources, you can view here, and on the further readings, the topmost read articles would be displayed, and all these articles are being refreshed every week. You're also being informed on upcoming articles or the different types of resources that would be updated. Now to briefly go into the custom pages. This is customized message from the RCC to the users, and they also display the different types of resources that is here in the mind tools. Starts with self-test, which will help you to assess yourself on different areas. The resources in the form of articles, there are 9,000 plus articles, which would take you 3 minutes to 19 minutes read. Bite-sized training, which as the name suggests, is 60 minutes training. Book insights, which you have options either to listen or to read through. There are various expert interviews from different organizations that you can watch or even read through. And on learning streams, if you want to focus on something specific, then you also have the options to go through the learning streams. And similarly on the RCSS version, based on the vision, we also have the materials being customized or auto-linked to our visions. For example, because based on the different thematic areas identified, the right sizing, enhancing civil service, enhancing service delivery, enhancing strengthening civil service systems, or well-being. Based on this, we have various resources being mapped to our vision. Further on the leadership capabilities, which I would like to explain a little bit more in details. Based on the leadership capability framework, the different articles or the resources are being mapped. As you know that we have already introduced a written assessment for the executive positions. When the P1 applicants apply for the executive positions, they have to sit for the written assessment. And as you know, it's a new intervention, and we do not have a specific threshold at a pass mark. But because after introducing interventions like the mind tools, there will be a pass mark or the threshold to qualify for the executive positions. And similarly, in future, RCC will also introduce assessment for entry positions in P1. Therefore, the resources or the platforms like Mindtool should be explored in order to improve your leadership capabilities based on the leadership capability framework. And we also have the Mindtool apps, which you can download, and to sign up you have to scan the QR code given here. And if you want to go back again, click on the home page. So on the different skill areas, as I was saying earlier, based on which areas you would like to focus and develop, you can choose. For example, if you like to do the problem solving skills, you have lots of articles here. So to start with, if you'd like to start with the basic, you can start from here. And also, if you would like to see how good are you in your problem solving skills, then you can check on this one. This has the options to do this self evaluation. So for example, if I randomly choose my assessment on how good I am at problem solving skills. So I get my score here 47. So based on my score 47, my interpretation of my score is between 37 to 58. So my approach is hit or miss kind of approach in case of problem solving. So based on my capabilities, I'm being directed to different resources which I can use to improve my problem solving skills. And these are the areas which which you can actually explore. So specifically, we would like to explain on the personal development plan. Uh, so from here, you can actually plan which articles or which materials you would like to read. For example, on the leadership skills. This is a 9 minutes read what is leadership. So if you find that this is good and would like to read, so you can directly add to your um, my personal learning plan, or if you would like to see what is inside and then add it, then you can also do that as well. So you have the option either to print, share within your network, and also add in your calendar. So if you would like to add it to your calendar, you can add it, and then later you would also be notified that you have saved an article which you can read. And languages which we do not really use it here because we use the option as an English default language, and you have the options to also download this. And once it's added, because it's already added in my folder, it's showing as inactive. So once it's in your folder, you can either, if you have finished reading it, you can mark it as completed, or you can also remove. But we would suggest you to keep it there so that you keep track of what materials you have gone through. So finally I would like to explain there are various options. Either you can go into skill areas and explore different skill areas materials. Also based on the resources type, you can also click in these areas to to get into the resources. And further specifically, if you are looking for some resources, you can actually use the option search, for example communication skills. So through this you can also directly get into the articles that you are looking for. Thank you. This is the end of demo on the Mindtool. If you have further questions, we'd like to take.